Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video. You see the title. We're going to be speaking about Doja Cat today. If you're interested in Doja Cat, if you're interested in pop, R&B, hip hop, female rap, I kind of talk about everything here. So if any of that kind of stuff interests you, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So I've been wanting to make this video specifically about Doja Cat for a while because honestly, I have been worried about Doja Cat since she broke into the mainstream industry. And most specifically, when Doja Cat went live, I believe it was in 2021, where she stated that she was tired of basically being in the industry and having to do what people in the industry do. She was speaking about her photo shoots, she was speaking about working, making music, how tired, how exhausted she was. She was saying how she wanted to be home with her cats, play video games, and that she liked doing photo shoots and she liked doing industry shit, but she didn't want to do it all the time. And she basically stated how she wasn't enjoying making music anymore because of everything that she had to do. And I do remember during that time, there was a lot of people saying, like, you're a celebrity, you're an artist, it comes with the, it comes with the territory, you're going to have to do this, you're going to have to do that, you're going to have to perform, you're going to have to make music, etc., etc. Which, in that aspect, they are absolutely correct. Once you get into the game, and especially being as successful as Doja Cat was between 2020 to 2021, yeah, you're gonna get worked. The industry most definitely 100% is gonna put you to work and they're going to make as much money off of you as possible. Now, for me, when I heard her expressing these things, I more empathized with her than I felt like she was complaining or I felt like she was ungrateful, like a lot of people were saying. I didn't sense that at all. I sensed a genuine, like, she was genuinely tired. She seemed genuinely drained. She said that she wanted to quit the music industry a couple of times. And to me, when I think about that, I'm just thinking, she's rich, she's famous, she has the access, and yet she's still not happy because she feels like she's being overworked. To me, that didn't seem like complaining. To me, that seemed sad. Like, I was genuinely sad for her.
So Doja Cat is finally feeling pressure. She says she misses when she just used to have fun with her music and play video games. I guess she's tired of the paparazzi and harassment. Everyone asking what you doing, why you doing it, shoot, how in fact. Now she feels like all she's doing is being forced to do everything. She said in the past 5 years, she hasn't been enjoying making music. Like, damn.
So that was a TikTok, but yeah, the past 5 years, and that was back in 2021. And 5 years before that, she wasn't nearly as big as she is right now. I feel like this is pretty common for a lot of artists when they get big, that they like, the access that they might have or the money that they might have, the travel, things like that, but they probably missed the days of which they were independent and they could freely make music without labels and contracts and people telling them creatively what they should do and what they shouldn't do and having to take them here and take them there and do. They start to create and produce for profit, create and produce for other people, opposed to creating and producing because they want to and that they're making their art and they're enjoying the process and there isn't any pressure. And so I felt for her in that regard. I wasn't taking it as complaining at all. And as we know, not too long after that, Doja ended up shaving her head, displaying a ton of very obvious satanic imagery. She started to act out on social media in ways that were considered strange to people. Her demeanor completely changed from what we knew underground Doja as to a very bitter, harsh, cold, angry, lashing out, irritable, explosive, like all of these types of traits and attributes that a lot of people who knew Doja before she blew up, she wasn't displaying any of that stuff before. And then she wasn't doing any of the symbolism and demonic agenda stuff before. She wasn't shaving her head and, showing obvious signs of like there's something mentally and emotionally not necessarily the most secure here. There's a lot of things that abruptly shifted about Doja Cat's energy and how she presented herself after she became a part of the mainstream industry. And that's the part that I want people to kind of pay attention to. I don't think there's anything wrong with evolving. I don't think there's anything wrong with changing your style or changing your, but the fact that it happened after she became a super big major pop rap star, I think that's the part that's the most concerning. She wasn't displaying any of these types of things when she was still underground. She didn't even allude to any of this types of stuff when she was underground, meaning the behavioral changes and then the demonic imagery. I would be fine with it if it was something that she was doing when she was underground or before she was famous, because that means it was always really a part of her. But the fact that she made such a drastic, quick, random shift when she got big and the industry became her, she became one of the biggest artists in the world, to me that raises red flags. To me it tells me, this isn't most likely because she wants to do this stuff. This is most likely affiliated with the fact that now she's a mainstream artist. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my perception. That's where my brain goes. You guys have every right to disagree with that. But I have been concerned about Doja for a long time. And if Doja Cat was feeling that way in 2021, as far as, being overworked, feeling like, she couldn't do the things she wanted to do because she didn't have time, I can imagine that she still probably feels that way. She did recently take a break, which I'm glad that she did take that break. But I can imagine that she would still feel that way in 2024. She just dropped an album. She's on tour. Doja Cat has really, with an exception of probably one break that I remember her taking, she's been working since she popped off in 2020, and even before that, because she was underground for a while. So Doja's probably tired. She's tired, but the thing is, I feel like the industry has her. She is completely wrapped up in the industry, and she works for the industry now. So she has to do whatever it is the industry wants her to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think the situation is with Doja Cat. When you become a big artist in the music industry and, you're part of a major record label, they pretty much own you. You know what I'm saying? And if they didn't, then she wouldn't have been complaining about what she was complaining about in 2021. Because if they didn't own her and they didn't monopolize all of her time, she wouldn't have had anything to say. She would have just been like, oh, yeah, life's great. I'm famous. Everything's wonderful. And no complaints here. But no, the industry owns these people. They enslave these people, essentially, in my opinion. Yeah, they have things that we don't have. They're rich, they're famous, they can travel. They have rich celebrity friends, all of that stuff. But there's a price to pay for that stuff. In my opinion, there's a price to pay for that stuff. You're not getting that stuff free and clear. Everything is not hunky-dory all the time, I don't think, in my gut. You pay for that with, you have to do whatever the label wants you to do. And you're contractually obligated until X amount of albums are done. X amount of money is made. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Doja Cat's happy. I don't. And I haven't thought that for like a long time. But these are just my feelings, my thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings about the music industry. It's one of my favorite topics to explore and to look into. I love pop culture. I love music industry conspiracy. I love female rap. I am not a Barb account. I am not a Stan page. Ooh, I need to drive that home because y'all just don't seem to get it through y'all can't get that through your heads. People. And I'm black also. That's another thing. Look, I can go all day and all night about what people perceive about me. I am black. I am not a Stan page. I just love to ramble and rant about these types of things. But I love you guys so much. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Let me know what you guys think about Doja Cat. Let me know what you think about all of this. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.